Vice President Kamala Harris's run for the presidency is sparking a boost in the number of people registering to vote. News of President Biden stepping aside and endorsing Harris earlier this week immediately drove thousands of people to register to vote. In the 48 hours after the announcement, nearly 40,000 new voters flocked to nonpartisan voter registration site Vote.org. Flash forward to today, that number has now surpassed 100,000 since Biden's announcement on Sunday. Andrea Haley joins me now. She is the CEO of Vote.org. Thank you so much for coming on this morning. In your experience, will this sort of surge in the people coming to register to vote actually translates into votes this November?
Yes, at Vote.org, we are the largest nonpartisan registration organization in the country, and we see usually an 81% conversion rate from registration to the ballot box. We're continuously communicating with voters to make sure that after they register, they show up to vote. So I really do believe that these registrations will convert into voters.
I want to talk about something that you pointed out, that 83% of new registrations since Biden's announcement that he was dropping out of the race were, and there's a number there, were younger voters. How critical do you think engaging this demographic is this particular time around, knowing that in the past it is older voters that tend to go to the polls more than younger voters?
I think when young voters show up, it can be outcome determinative. So I think this is a really important sign, and even more important than just one election, on-ramping the next generation into our democracy is important for the United States of America overall. So it's really exciting to see this high of engagement this early in the election cycle, and to see that all of a sudden people are really clicking in, and I think this younger generation is showing up to vote.
You wrote an opinion piece about anti-democratic forces getting more creative with their attempts to try and suppress the vote. What did you mean by that?
I think that we have a wave of anti-democratic forces in the country. We have two types of people now, those who believe in free and fair elections and those who want some other style of government. And I believe that we are seeing increases in misinformation, disinformation, and in suppressing the vote before people even go to the polls. So now people are getting messages of, why does my vote matter? Why should I care? And instead of messages of, let's celebrate our democracy, let's make sure that we all turn out to vote and stay civically engaged. So I think that people are getting more creative and trying to kind of say that people's vote doesn't matter when they know that the vote absolutely matters at the end of the day for what happens in your local community, in your state, and at the federal level.
How can voters protect themselves, and what should they do to ensure that their vote is actually counted?
I think what voters can do is make sure that you make a plan to vote. It's just like anything else. You need to plan it out. So you can go to Vote.org. We have information on all 50 states and what you need to participate. And if you make your plan early, that way that if something happens, you don't get washed out of the process. Make sure that once you have your plan to vote, you go out and you get your friends to register to vote. Be the vote captain of your own life and get everyone to, friends, family, involved, and make sure you go to the polls all together. And I think that's what you can do at the end of the day. None of us can show up to safeguard our democracy alone. We need to really create community around it. And to do that, we need to register to vote, make sure you get your own house in order, and then go out and help everybody else to also make it to the polls.
All right, Andrea Haley, the CEO of Vote.org. Thank you so much for coming on and talking through that with us. John?
Thank you.